What's wrong, Hadassah?
I don't know what I was thinking. I did that all wrong. God, I don't know how to do this.
Don't do that. Don't give up. We just have to find another way. Figure it out.
It all feels so impossible, Rachel. How am I supposed to undo a decree that's already been put into place by the king?
Well, God has brought us this far. He won't abandon us. I know it feels dark right now, but he'll make a way. Hope it's not gone.
You don't own me. There ain't no room in this story. And I ain't got time for you telling me what I'm not. Like you know me, well guess what? I know who I am. I know I'm strong, brave, and I am free. Got my own identity, so fear you will never be welcome here.
Esther!
Mother, come in. What do you need?
Esther, did you ever wonder why my son rejected Vashti?
What?
Well, you've just been different lately, and I just wanted to remind you of something.
What's that?
Why you're here. I love my son, but he became king before he was really ready. He wants approval, but he doesn't always know how to get it. Now, I'll admit, he made a mistake with Vashti, but I'm glad that she had the strength to do what she knew was right.
I have a really important question to ask him, but I'm afraid I've already messed it up.
Esther, you've always been different. Pretty, yes, but it's more than that. You've always had the confidence about you, and I just don't know what it is.
I can tell you about it later, but right now I've got to prepare for a banquet.
Did I help?
Yes, you did. I've seen my husband, but now I think it's time I let my husband see me.
Really? Oh, I had the most amazing day. You'll never guess. Oh, I was invited to a banquet with the king, and the queen was the host. It was amazing.
We knew there was an important reason why you were late.
Come in, tell us all about it.
Why did Queen Esther host a banquet?
Well, I'm really not sure. I think that the king and the queen have been distant of late. Perhaps she was just trying to impress him. Although it was like she was trying to tell him something and maybe lost her nerve. She's not quite as bold as Vashti is. But she's getting there. She's getting there.
Tell me what this banquet was like.
Oh, it was incredible. The food, the entertainment, it was exquisite.
Oh.
There were only the three of us, three guests, the king, the queen, and me. Finally, all of these years of work have finally come to fruition, and I'm getting the honor that I really deserve. Well, almost.
Well, what do you mean, almost?
Well, once again on the way home, as I was passing the palace gate, everyone was bowing and so polite and kind and so gracious, except for Mordecai, the Jew, just standing there. He looks at me and just walks away. So humiliating.
Honestly,
Hate him. Pooey.
Oh.
why do you even put up with this?
Yeah.
Put up with? Put up with? What do you think you're talking about? I've already had a decree to have every Jew in Persia killed.
You know exactly what he means. You're waiting until the 12th month to take care of that problem. And in the meantime, his disrespect could infect the rest of the palace. You ought to do something about it now.
Like what?
You should build a wood pole 75 feet high. Then tomorrow morning, have the king sentence Mordecai to be executed on it. Then you can have a good time at the banquet with the king and without Mordecai and his bad attitude hanging over your head.
You're right.
Or with him hanging over your head.
Love it. We can do something about it tonight, right now. Yes.
Do what?
Yes, I'm going to see the king right now. I'll sleep better, knowing this has been taken care of.
But it would be so late. Wouldn't the king be sleeping?
Oh, he won't mind. I'll tell him not to. You should get someone to start building that pole right away.
Yeah. You guys.
We'll clear it up.
You know, when I figure out who is building something in the middle of the night, I am going to banish them permanently. Servants, can you go get me the record book? If that doesn't put me to sleep, I don't know what will.
Yes, my king.
What about me, sir?
Serenade me with the blue whale. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted, and Thank you.
This needs something. There we go. For tonight's sleep story, we will pick up where we left off. The decree that you would marry Queen Esther. The decree reads, "People of Persia, listen to me. The king has made an official decree. All the nobles and officials are invited to a wedding banquet in honor of the beautiful and gracious Esther, the new queen. Today is declared a holiday through the entire kingdom, and all of the king's subjects will be given gifts. And, of course, so you married the Queen Esther. Next, the queen came to let you know that there was a terrible plot to kill the king. Mordecai, the Jew, saved your life. Mordecai was the one that reported that Bigthana and Teresh, the evil eunuchs, were plotting to assassinate you. But because of Mordecai, you were saved, and so very happy. The eunuchs were killed, and that was the end of them. Next, there was the decree of...
You were doing a great job, but you read the part where Mordecai saved my life, but you never got to the part where we rewarded him.
We didn't do anything.
So let me get this straight. Mordecai, just a regular Jew, went out of his way to save my life, and we just did nothing about it?
Hold on. Come on. It's gotta be in here. No. Do you want me to keep reading?
No. Are any of my advisors around?
Haman is somewhere in the palace.
Great. Go get me Haman.
Yes, my king.
Pharaoh called up. I believe he wants to do some business with you.
Should I do it?
No, I think it's a pyramid scheme.
My king.
Haman. Sorry to wake you up in the middle of the night.
God.
I have a very important question to ask you.
Yes.
What do you think the king should do for a man who he wishes to honor?
What do you think you should do for a man that the king wishes to honor?
Yes.
Well, my king, I think you should take one of the crowns you've had on your head and place it on the head of that man. You take one of the robes that you've worn and have it put on the shoulders of that man. Take your finest steed, put him on that steed, have him march through the city, and have your noblest official lead that horse and proclaim loudly to all, This is what is done for the man whom the king wishes to honor.
Oh, Haman, you outdo yourself every time.
Oh, I know, my sire.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I want you to take the best horse, the best crown, the best robe, and I want you to go put it and do all that to the man Mordecai. I think he sits by the city gate, right? Yeah, the city gate, and
Mordecai, the Jew?
Did I stutter?
No, it's just that Mordecai.
He is the man who saved my life?
Well,
Haman, it's the middle of the night. Can we not argue?
But king, I really don't.
Please?
Oh, very well, my king.
Thank you.
Oh. Yuck.
What do you want, Haman?
Oh, hush.
There.
This is our horse? All right. This is what is done for the man the king wishes to honor. Yeah. Feather, whatever. Yeah, clippity-clop, whatever. Come on. Miss, this person's getting honor for, king honored him for something. I don't know. Clip-clop, come on, hurry it up. This is what is done for the man the king's honoring or something or other. This is something somebody else is going to take care of. I've had enough of this. Crying out loud. Terrible.
This is what is done for the man whom the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man whom the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man whom the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man whom the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man whom the king wishes to honor.
What just happened here?
I think Haman led Mordecai around the city to honor him.
You know what this means, don't you?
No?
It means that God is at work here. I don't know what caused this, but God will make the weak strong.
You're right. Doesn't the word of the Lord say to look to the Lord and to his strength?
Yes. He says, be strong and courageous, and do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord thy God will go with thee wherever thou goest.
so well, and ow! I've never been so humiliated! Oh!
But didn't the king grant your request?
Grant my request? I was there and he was all like, well, what do you think I should do for the man the king wishes to honor? Well, of course I thought it was me he was talking about. Oh.
What did you tell him?
Oh, I told him he should take his crown and his robe and put it on the man and parade him through the city. This is what is done for the man whom the king wishes to honor.
You didn't.
Oh, I did. And I was the official. And Mordecai, the Jew, this is the man the king wishes to honor. This is what is done for the man that the king wishes to honor. Ugh. Yuck. Plea.
Haman.
What?
You must be very careful with how you handle Mordecai. If he really is a Jew, a descendant of the nation that defeated your ancestors, then you will not be able to succeed. In fact, you will most certainly be destroyed. Look, you've already begun to bow to him.
Bow to him? I bow to no man. No.
Haman.
Oh yes, hello.
You look.
How are you today?
You look well.
Thank you. You too.
The king has asked me to escort you to Queen Esther's banquet.
Wonderful.
Haman,
Not another word. I am the second in command in this kingdom. I bow to no one.
Esther?
Welcome.
Your servant said we'd be dining in your private quarters tonight.
Yes, I thought a change of pace might be nice.
Well, it's certainly quiet in here.
I hope so. I wanted to talk to you about something very important.
Of course.
Is this the place?
Yes. Shabbat Shalom, Haman.
Shabby. Salami to you too.
Well, it's certainly different from last night's banquet.
Well, I decided to prepare a traditional meal that I grew up eating. I thought it might help you get to know me better.
Excellent. Shall we have something to drink?
Of course. Blessed are you, Adonai God, sovereign of all, who hallows us with mitzvah and commands us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
That was beautiful, Esther. Now, why'd you call us here tonight?
My king, if it is pleasing to you, and if you think it's best, I ask that my life be spared, and the lives of my family and my people. There are those that are wishing to rid us from your kingdom. We have been marked for destruction and massacre. Had we been sold into slavery, I wouldn't have spoken up because I would never want to disturb you, my king.
Esther, what are you talking about? Who is this person you're talking about?
The man responsible for this is wicked Haman. He is vile and an enemy to my people.
What?
Oh, no. Oh, my queen. I didn't know. Oh, you have to help me. See, he'll have me killed. My money, my riches, my position. Oh, you have to help me.
I won't help you.
What? You self-centered,
Haman, stop!
selfish...
Xerxes, help me!
Haman!
Xerxes, help me!
Haman! Uh-oh. Are you going to assault the queen in her own palace?
My king, if I may, Haman has set up a sharpened pole that stands 75 feet tall in his own courtyard. He intended to use it to impale Mordecai, the man who saved the king from assassination.
Haman, is this true? Is this true? Put Haman on his pole.
No, please, king. Please, no. Please, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, please. Oh.
My king, I have so much to tell you. Mordecai is my cousin. He raised me from the time that my parents died until I came to live here in the palace.
Harbana, bring me Mordecai. Esther, how could they not see this?
Well, how could you, my king? I hid it from you. I'm sorry, I should have told you.
Mordecai, it seems I owe you my thanks and gratitude. Haman betrayed me, but I promise he will not be a nuisance to me or you any longer.
Thank you, my king. That's such a relief.
My king, if it is pleasing to you, I ask that the decree that Haman put out be destroyed. For how can I endure if my people are to be slaughtered and killed?
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give Esther all of Haman's property. Now, because he betrayed me, I want you to take his place as my second in command. And I want you to use that signet ring to make a decree saying whatever you want. But understand that whatever has already been written cannot be revoked.
I think I know exactly what it should say.
People of Persia, listen to me. The king has made an official decree. The Jews in every city will be given the authority to unite to defend their lives. They will be allowed to kill, slaughter, and annihilate anyone of any nationality or province who might attack them or their children or wives, and to take the property of their enemies.
Praise the Lord. Let us celebrate these days forever, for the Lord has turned sadness into gladness and mourning into celebration.
This celebration will be a holiday for the Jews, a day we will never forget and will never stop celebrating.
Bless Queen Esther for putting her life at risk to speak out and save us all from certain death.
Wow, wasn't that great? They did a wonderful job. Give them another hand.